Hey folks, Matt from artoftheimage.com. Got a great question in from Kelly Waterman Photography. And she, I'm assuming it's she, could be a he, so I'm sorry if I get that wrong. But Kelly is saying, I have a 50mm, 85mm, and 70 to 200mm. Now this is on Nikon because they're commenting on Nikon video. And now thinking of getting the 24 to 70. That's the Nikon 24 to 70 f2.8. I'm not sure if they're referring specifically to the non-VR or the VR, but regardless, I think in general they're trying to decide should they get the f2.8 24 to 70. And so it's a good question, but it depends on what you shoot. I know myself, shooting a lot of weddings, for over a decade. I shot weddings every weekend almost. I really liked working with an f2.8 zoom. I will pull out a fast prime when I needed to for certain situations, but in general, I could be very comfortable shooting an entire wedding with a standard f2.8 zoom like that. Actually, I just shot at a higher education conference last week, and I was using the 24 to 70 f2.8 on the Nikon D810, and I did have the f1.8, the 85mm f1.8G with me, and I really enjoyed using it for long reach on a D5500 crop body for that added reach. However, I could have very easily just stayed with the 24 to 70 f2.8 on the Nikon D610 and not really felt like I was missing anything. I would have had to have changed a little bit of my perspective, a little bit of how my proximity to my subject, but it could have been very easily and arguably more simply shot that way. So, I don't know what your shooting style is. I mean, I know some photographers who prefer or who have flipped to or go back and forth from, but would shoot two bodies and two primes. They might have a 35 and an 85 on two bodies, or a 24 and an 85 on two bodies. And that's what they shoot an entire wedding or an event with. And there's nothing wrong with that. It's a preference of shooting style. And I guess that's what I'm getting at. I don't know how you like to shoot. Maybe you're not sure yourself if you haven't had that lens. Maybe you need to get it and experiment with it. Either rent it. Usually if you want to really flush something out, it's better to buy it, and then it's going to be cheaper to buy it and sell it if you don't like it than it would have been to rent it for a period of days. So that's what I would just suggest doing. I mean, it's a fantastic lens. Very high performing, great lens. I mean, a great combination with your 70 to 200. Yeah, get it. Try it. See if it fits your style. If it doesn't, if you buy it at a deal, buy it on sale, buy it used, you're not going to really lose anything when you liquidate it. Lenses hold their value pretty good. So that's what I would recommend doing. What do you guys think? Would you agree with me? Is that what you would go for? Is there something else you would recommend in place of? Or is there a reason that you would not do this? Leave your comments below. Let me know what you guys think. Thanks for your question, Kelly Waterman Photography. And thanks. We'll be back soon here at artoftheimage.com.